Hey sinners, welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. This is Season 2, Episode 4. We're going to be discussing how zones work and farm plots. So first off, zones. I just had a... Let's look at announcements with A. Let me actually click the window. A. As you can see, I actually have some animals dying, and that's probably because they're hanging out down below and they have nothing to eat. So we need to rectify this. So what we're going to do is we're going to set a zone. I'm going to set a zone right up here in this grassy area. Let's go up. I kind of want them to also have access to drink, but I don't know, they might die. I don't think they die of dehydration. I don't know, they might. Okay. So now I'm going to, this is a zone, I'm going to set it as a pit pond. Now we're going to click capital P to set some stuff for them. It looks like we killed our only actual animals, so this was a bad example. The cats and dogs can stay downstairs. But actually, let's go ahead and kill this. Remove the zone with X, then big X. Oh, that was sad. That was unfortunate. Okay, so you can see our wood pile's pretty well taken care of. Our miners are taking their sweet time, really doing anything. Let's go ahead and escape. Go to B, D, D. Oh, well, anyways, let's try again with that. Let's go up. Now you can see where they've died, which is unfortunate. We've got our, this is going to be our dining room, even though there's no chairs in it, so we can't actually use it as a dining room, but we're going to set another zone. Currently, you can see there's a zone over here, which I'm going to remove. It's the current meeting area, so we're going to disable the meeting area. Then we're going to actually remove the zone, You're in the zone! Auto zone! Yeah, sorry, I couldn't help that. Zone, I'm going to make a zone right here to be a meeting area. So they're kind of out of the way, meeting area. Now resume. Now all the idlers and dogs and everything should move over there. Now people, when they're just chilling out. Ooh, we've just got some migrants. This is actually pretty exciting because I have more people to name after you guys. I'll probably do the naming offline, so it's possible you guys might be able to comment before I actually do any of the naming, so hurry up and throw down those names. I've got a few people that are still waiting. I'll have to check my list. Let's go ahead and hit space. Let's let these migrants get there. F1 will take you back to your wagon. As I could see, suddenly there's actually a lot of there's a lot of good stuff over here that's just chilling. Let's find out what is going on. I don't know why that stuff is all still there. It should have actually been moved already. Somebody's being lazy. Now let's come up here. So those were barrels of stuff. Let's go to K. Some of my stockpiles must not have saved. Okay, so that's all of that, and there was some beer and wine up there, so I'm not sure why they're not showing up here. We've permitted the drinks. And we have a stockpile down below that's for everything. Okay, this one isn't selected for anything. What's this one? This is the kitchen. Let's enable all food here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And then S. Yeah, we'll leave it there. And then this should be plants. Just permitted. That should be good. Maybe they'll get moving once we do this. It's possible they've just been too busy with everything else, but maybe let them finish up what they're doing, but they really should be moving all those drinks down here. Now we got some new migrants, so let's have a look at who we have that's currently unnamed. Let's let migrants all get in there. Let's open up Dwarf Therapist. Okay, this Dwarf Therapist is broken. Let's open up the other window. Now we're going to go to Read Dwarfs. Now we see there's some new ones. Let's see. We have 3 new farmers. We have a child. Someone had a baby. We should figure out who the baby is. Baby, content, has a calm demeanor, can handle stress. I wonder whose baby that is. Who else do we got? We got a lot of farmers. We got a new fishery worker. That's good. That's just good to have more people. So that's 12, so we got a couple more. Okay. Now, I'm not quite sure what our miners are up to. They don't seem like they are doing much. I do kind of have them all busy moving rocks, which is probably a mistake. But now that we have those new guys, they should help start to knock some of this out. But our people are probably going to start getting pretty hungry. I'm seeing there's some bees over here. I do need to get some bee stuff set up. I do want to build a wall before too long, but right now we're pretty much safe. Though again, I'm still concerned that no one is moving anything. Oh, they're moving stuff. It's just one at a time, I guess. This, I probably shouldn't be having them move rocks right now. The wall is not that big of a priority. Okay, okay, they're starting to move stuff. I see they're moving seeds and things up here. How about I hit D? Maybe this is just not... Okay, that's not selected. That's why they haven't done that. And then they probably haven't done this because I don't have this selected. Now let's fill this in. As for farms, sorry, I'm gonna spend a long time on farms, so I'll actually let it be next episode. So this episode's not really about farms and zones. Kind of not. I'm really bad at themes, as you guys can notice. They're all sleeping on me, so I really need to probably get going with building some stuff up, downstairs, down. Let's go. Okay, there's some up, downstairs there, so that should be getting built here shortly. Okay, they're all sleeping in there. I actually need to build some beds, but I need to get my workshops going first. Let's see how our stocks are looking. We have 30 drinks, 20 meat, 40 plants, and 20 seeds. And you can see what our population is. We have 2 miners, 1 worker, 1 stone worker, 1 craft dwarf, 4 farmers, which, okay. We're gonna get going with the farm. I'm thinking about doing the farm on this level, even though you see all this water. That still should be plenty of space for the farming. But if I go down, what else would I put there? How do I want to do this? Let's do mine. Okay, I do want the farm thingamabobber right there. And I will need a stockpile for seeds. So let's move this over here. Okay. Actually, I want to make sure they're separate. Never mind. Let's do this. Okay, so it's going to actually be a pretty large area for seeds. Once I get bags, it won't be so big, but it's going to be pretty substantial. Okay, this is going to be seed storage. And then let's see, what should we do? What else do the farmers need? There's going to be some other tools they need, so I'm going to do this. So the workshop will be in the middle, and then there's going to be like they have a grinding stone or something like that, and we'll have that there. This will be for plant stockpile, because they'll actually need somewhere to put the plants right away. And even though we're going to have a small plant stockpile down below, we're going to have this one as well. Okay, and then we're going to make the actual farms, and hopefully all the farms will be this kind of clay, otherwise we can set up floodgates out with levers and stuff, which is pretty cool. So let's see, how do I want to do this farm? I kind of want to dig out everything and then just do it with pathways versus each farm having a little bitty room. Let's see, how should we do this, guys? Let's move this. Let's come back over here. Okay, there's not too much we can grow underground, so let's come over here. Let's make a 3x3, which actually should be more than sufficient. Actually, let's make a 3x3 like this. Now Now this should be enough. Trying to think. That'll be the work zone. This will be where they'll actually pick the stuff. The seeds will be down here. I mean, I guess this will work pretty well. I always end up with a lot of plants. I really, really like growing the shit. Then we'll come down here with a pathway. So in case people are going up and down a lot, it won't be too much of a hassle. So, okay, now to make farms, which, let's get them working anyways. Let's scroll down and see. I'll resume. Let's see what's going on. Okay, we got our miners digging out our other workshops right now. Really, you depend on those miners so much there at the beginning. Actually, as far as the farms, I'll probably dedicate the next episode to that. Right now, we're still just kind of in the building process. Are people actually moving the shit? Let's come over here. Okay. They're moving that stuff really slow. Is he drinking out of the barrel instead of moving it? Oh, he's asleep. I do need to get him some beds, so I really need to get this crafts workshop up soon. Oh, God, there's corpses. Oh, I need a place to get rid of corpses. I didn't think about this. So I actually need a place for a tomb. Where can tombs go? For now, as gross as it is, I'll have to set a trash area out here. Kind of away from everything. So let's go to set stockpile corpses. Actually, trash. Though animal corpses count. For now, it can go out there. Then we can actually go to queue. We'll set this to corpses, though. Hopefully, no dwarf corpses yet. That you don't want to stick their corpses out into the open. They'll get pretty mad at you for that. And people should start moving that. Oh, gross! You can see that they're moving the body because that's what all that purple crap is. That's kind of whooshing out of the hole. They don't really like that. Okay, that's... Okay, what is that that's stinking up everything? Rotten stray water buffalo corpse. Two-legged rhino lizard remains. Miasma. That doesn't sound good. Oh, gross. Come on, guys. That is so smelly. We're gonna get sick or something from that. Somebody move that. Okay, wait. Wait for it to show up again. Okay. Nope. Wait for it to show up. Q. Can we get rid of this guy or something? Okay. Dump. There we go. Resume. Now maybe someone will actually go grab that and get rid of it. That would be lovely if they would please just get rid of that. Somebody grab that piece of crap. Thank you. Jesus, thank you. Who were you? I need to thank you. I don't know who that was. Who is that? You are a hero, sir. You're a hero. Oh, now they're moving the stuff. The barrels. That's good. Barrels moving. Moving of barrels is a good thing. Yay for another unproductive episode. You know the drill. If you liked it, leave a comment and hit the like button. Next episode I'm going to try to dedicate to getting the farming system up. And then I need to dedicate an episode to the dormitories and workshops, even though I'm technically already got them up. But I want to try to make them themed. I'm so bad at it. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, evening, night, morning, whatever the case may be, weekend, Friday, Monday, yeah, whatever it is. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.